Today's show brought to you by HP. So what did you do this New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? I actually took my family into the city. We did a little mini-cation. Some people do staycations, or last year we did what we called a statecation. We stayed within Connecticut and it was fantastic. This time we did a mini-cation. We went to Times Square area for about 2 days and just hung out and had a good time until the weather got so ridiculously bitterly cold that I thought my big ears were actually going to fall off. Maybe it would have been a good thing, save the money on the surgery. But something caught my eye and I participated, and I'm really glad that I did, although, you know, I almost had to sue the company because of the frostbite that ensued in the process. Kodak did something really innovative. They've got a big billboard in Times Square. And as many, you know, every billboard is today, they're typically digital or electronic or have some degree of let's say, advanced functionality beyond just pretty lights and pretty colors. So here's the program in a nutshell. You email a photograph of yourself, of, you know, your family, whatever the case may be, with a caption. You get an approval email back quite quickly that actually states your photo's been approved. You get a code that you then have to text to Kodak. And about 30 to 45 seconds after you text that code, I think you realize what happens. Your photograph appears in Times Square within the branded environment of Kodak's real estate, billboard or out-of-home real estate. I love the idea, and I actually participated. And if you can see over my shoulder, you can actually see a very blurry image of my kids enjoying their 15 minutes or 15 seconds of fame. Now, the reason it's blurry is twofold. One is because I used an iPhone, and I'm continue to be underwhelmed by the iPhone's inability to actually take great photographs or even good photographs. And the other is that it was so friggin' cold that at some point I couldn't even touch the button to take a snapshot. I think my wife got a better photograph, and maybe I'll get Feldman to edit it in and show you that photograph a little bit later. But I love the program. I love the idea. It's so simple. It's so innovative. It's actually not original at all. People have been using interactive or interactivity within billboards for a while. And it just was nice to participate personally. So, you know, this is just a simple personal account of something that I did over New Year, but the message to you, the message to brand marketers out there is very, very simple. Everything can be a conversation starter. Everything you do, from print and RFID to television spots that have a call to action, that have a URL, that's the easiest one. Using mobile phones, using text messaging, using social media. It's so easy to turn a message or to turn a piece of messaging real estate into something that is just purely, inherently social, innovative, interactive, and capable of involving your consumer as a partner. At Jaffe Juice on Twitter, Jaffe@crayonville.com. Hey, if you participated in that Kodak interactive billboard, why not send a photograph of yourself, and I'll be sure to kind of include it or reference it at a later date.